This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Raja California. Please follow Raja California on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and SoundCloud for all your audio engineering and producing needs. This episode is also brought to you by Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told is the greatest league coach and streamer from the San Diego area. Follow him on Twitch and reach out for all of your League of Legends needs. I couldn't make it out of gold without Truth Be Told.
Midfield, 40, 30, cutback, 20, 15, 10. He is gone! We got to clock in every drive today. Let's go. Do your job. Give him a chance. Let's go. Keep it going. Hey, we playing to win right here, fellas.
Welcome to the Mecca Betting Academy with your hosts, Christian Graham and Stone Wilson.
Yo, what's good, Mecca Betting Academy, where master bettors are made and bookies want to run the fade. Bust out those notebooks because class is in session. Welcome, students. Please take a seat. I'm your host and professor, Christian Graham. Welcome today with my co-host, Stone Wilson.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today?
How you doing, brother?
I'm okay. I had better days. Get it right off my chest. The fucking Chargers lost to the fucking Raiders. That kind of stung a little bit. I teared up when he got that last catch.
Bro.
I knew he dropped that shit right when he caught it.
I had them in a fucking 5-game parlay.
You know what the funniest shit with that was? It was, we knew he dropped it. And then when they do the booth review, they show every single angle where you can't see the ball.
And then the very last one,
like he fucking dropped it.
Yeah, hella easy.
Yeah.
I know, that was fucked up, dude. I was getting teased for a second. I was like, bro, did I just hit the fucking 5-teamer right now?
I saw that too. Yeah, that one
shit,
fucking stung.
I had 200 on it to win like 4,200 or something like that.
Damn.
Like, it was fucked up, man. But you know, we just keep it chugging.
Mm-hmm. Keep it moving.
You know, just keep fading the Chargers all day.
Shit, I don't know about that.
You know, Chargers are fucking a work. You know what I mean? They got a lot of fucking shit to work on. I think what they need to do, and I told Brandon this earlier, is that they need to just keep fucking losing, shoot for that top 10 draft pick, and just pick up Travis Etienne.
Travis Etienne?
The next Alvin Kamara. You can put that on tape.
I like that. Kalen Balaj looked okay.
You're really gonna put Kalen Balaj in the same conversation right now?
But that's not
that's
what I'm
a
really
Chargers
worried.
fan right
That's not
there.
what I'm really worried about. I want to fix our O-line. Like Herbert just needs to quit taking shots. I was so scared when he got hit, and then they had to go in for that 2-point conversion, and then Tyrod Taylor got his ass in there. I was like, oh, it's all fucking over now. And you see that play, it just got all busted. He didn't fucking throw the ball to the arrow route. He tried to extend it and just looked like shit. So I'm happy Herbert's okay. He got back in the game. Almost had a chance to come back and win it. But, I mean, you win some, you lose some. Lately, we've just been losing.
What kind of play call is that? You run a play to your third-string tight end at the very end of the game to win it all?
That's
what they least expect.
Bro. Like, why didn't they just, like, call a rollout for Herbert to have the option to either run that shit in or fucking shoot it down to fucking Hunter Henry or fucking, I don't even know. Fucking just
anyone but that guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Super
just fucking
scary,
don't
though.
throw it to that dude. Same exact play, same exact fucking outcome. Like,
Oh, yeah.
literally went up, high pointed the ball, same exact spot as Mike Will on the very previous play.
Perfect balls.
Same thing, same outcome.
Perfect balls.
That's literally the definition of insanity, and that's the definition of being a Chargers fan.
And then Mike Will had a little breather on the sideline, and he always gets hit after those like super big moments and stuff like that. But I'm glad he's okay too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just get into this recap, starting with the college football plays. So yeah, I'll kick it off for us. I went 5-9 on Saturday. Ended up fucking losing everything that we called on the podcast.
Yeah, I saw
all
that.
my lock, my dog, my tees all got shot through the roof, but I ended up coming through with my bonus lock of New Mexico.
Yeah.
So we'll ka-ching that one in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I guess that's it for me, dude. I got wrecked, bro.
You were feeling the pain. You were texting me. You're like, dude, I'm getting fucking ram-ranched right now.
Dude, I was fucking getting ram-ranched. And then, like, I fucking put, like, this is aside from college. I went fucking 1-1 in UFC because of dumbass Santos fight. How do you get, like, on the ground and pound?
Did you parlay those? The UFC
Nah,
fights, or just all straight bets?
I went straight bets on those, so I ended up losing the juice. I went even bets on it, so yeah, I ended up losing the juice on that one with Santos.
Yeah, I parlayed mine. I hit 2 for 3, so I hit Yan, the Chinese girl. Sorry if she's not Chinese. And then I got I forgot the second fighter. But then Santos, yeah, he fucking dropped to Syria, ground and pounded his ass, got flipped over, and then just got choked out.
I know, bro.
Yeah, that's just a shitty way to end the night for sure.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, to get back into the college football, I ended up losing that lock, SCSU versus San Jose State. Man, the bells were not fucking ringing. Bro, that shit was just like the hugest fucking letdown. Starkle went out of the game like fourth play into the game, got a concussion, slammed his head back onto the fucking turf. I was like, I don't ever root for fucking injuries or anything like that, but I was like, this shit's in the fucking bag, bro.
Yeah.
Cash that shit now. But yeah, they didn't like really stick to the plan that I thought that they were gonna come out with. Greg Bell was never really able to get started. So I guess I gotta just credit the defense of San Jose State, really stepping up. I didn't feel like they were that great of a defense coming into the game, having played, shit teams compared to San Diego State. But they put in that work, and I'll take the L on that one.
How was the game on that one? Was it lopsided from the get-go?
Yeah, I mean, we came up, I think it was like 3-0, and that was like the greatest lead that we had. Yeah, never was on the verge of covering after that. San Jose State just fucking started pouring it on. And I thought we had a chance in the comeback in the second half. But dumbass fucking Baker, like, I don't even know how they called that shit a fumble. They call it a lateral pass. And then, like, I think the Techs were up, like, 17-14 at that point. And then it was like, they call it a fumble. And then San Jose State picked that shit up. And then, just poured it on from there. Yeah, it was just downhill from there.
Well, while you were crying over that game, I was litty as fuck with my BYU pick. I was so happy. It was just popping. Cha-ching, yes sir. I was so happy. It was my first pick for the college slate, and I was just fucking ram-wrenching Boise State. I know you guys are fading me too. A lot of people like Boise State on that one too.
I didn't get to touch that game. I didn't want to touch that game. I was indifferent on both sides. I like the stat line for Boise State, but I just couldn't play.
It was
I couldn't pull the trigger against Zach Wilson, man. That shit was just too much for me.
Yeah, BYU 51, Boise State 17. BYU is now 8-0 for the third time in school history. Just recorded their first win on the Smurf turf. Just like for you, something happened in my game too. I'm not going to root for injuries, but Jack Sears, the starting quarterback, he went down. They had to throw in the third-string quarterback in Finnegan. He came out, he threw a pick. It was just game over from there. Zach Wilson was fucking balling. Absolute stud. He went 21 for 27, 359 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 rushing touchdown with the 213 passer rating. Sheesh.
God damn, but I don't understand why they kept him out there. He was out there like late into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I actually didn't even wrap my mind around that. But he was phenomenal. He avoided the blitz. He has the ability to extend the plays. He's accurate. He makes everyone around him better. But I'm not gonna say that he's everything on the team. His receivers are fucking dope. Everyone was getting a piece of the rock.
Well, I mean, he's been going to fucking like preschool pretty much with one of his receivers. He's been playing youth football all the way through college, all the way through high school, youth. And then now college, and now he's roommates with one of the receivers, I think number 5 or whatever. I forgot what his name is, but you'll see him on Sundays.
And I just want to let you guys know that the Zach Wilson nut riding begins here. I don't even know what the line is for next week for BYU. I'm taking fucking BYU. Give me that shit, dude. I'm going to roll with this one until it dies.
You're just going to ride it out?
Yep.
I mean, they are trying to just fight their way in to the playoff contentions, you know what I mean? They ended up getting shorthanded at the beginning of the season as they were trying to prep their schedule. They tried to play against like top teams to try to get into the college football playoffs because they felt like this was their best and most opportune time to try and get in before Zach Wilson leaves for the NFL. But yeah, they couldn't pull the strings together because of COVID. Yeah, and so they're still just trying to ball out and still just trying to prove to the whole country that they deserve a spot.
I also remember, I think the funniest thing I said from that last college podcast, I said, give me BYU -10. I was so happy that it just all went through in my favor, but I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. I had a pretty shitty college slate. I went like 1-3. Yeah. BYU is my only dub.
You didn't get your lock with Michigan.
I did not
either.
get my lock. We'll get into that, but I was just very happy with that BYU pick.
I mean, Christian brings up a good point. They're trying to get into the top 4.
Yeah.
Trying to get into the playoffs, but look at their body of work. Their body of work does not say anything to the playoff committee. They have not played one good team yet this season. So to say that Zach Wilson should win the Heisman or BYU should make playoffs, they shouldn't make the playoffs. They haven't played anyone yet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Their best team on their schedule, aside from Boise State, which they just shit on, their best team is San Diego State, and we just saw what San Diego State did against San Jose State. So
doesn't really put anything.
What even says they should be in the top 4?
Yeah,
competing with Clemson.
There's no asterisk for this one.
I don't give a fuck if they make it to the top 4 or not. If Zach Wilson puts money in my pockets, I'm with it. That's all I really care about.
For real. Yeah, man. So we both ended up going 1-3. Or actually, I went 1-4 against the spread this week for college. You ended up not hitting your dog or your lock. Did you put in a teaser? I don't remember what you put in for your teaser.
I was really
Did
drunk when I said that teaser. I fucking just said it off the dome. I said like something along the lines of like SMU, which hit, especially off the teaser. I forgot who I locked it with. I probably locked it with Michigan. That didn't hit, so it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, so you ended up going 1-3.
1-3, yeah.
Yeah, man. I ended up just hitting like that New Mexico game, like I said. I ended up also parlaying that with Washington State last minute, just trying to get some units back because I fucking got cracked fucking earlier, through Friday and Saturday. So, yeah, we ended up having a pretty rough week overall, but we ended up turning that shit the fuck around on NFL. So let's go ahead and get into the NFL. What did you hit? What'd you hit today?
I went 1-3 again in the NFL. It looked good in the beginning. I only hit that Tennessee pick. At -5.5. The Houston game looked really good until that last drive from Jacksonville when they're coming back. Meaningless drive. Fucked up on the 2-point conversion.
Just to go over.
Jake Luton didn't look anything that I thought he would look like. I thought he was going to perform like Nate Peterman. He was balling. He was balling out. He was good enough. Had a few turnovers, but I mean, he was fucking good enough.
He looked like he did better than what Minshew could have done, to be honest. I was watching that whole game. I really thought that Texans were gonna hold it out, but I guess Vegas called the other way, trying to make that shit go over. You ended up not hitting on your lock, Texans -7, or your dog, Colts ML. What'd you take for your tees?
My tees on that one is still in play and is looking good. I had New Orleans +10.5.
Damn.
I have
straight blowout.
Yeah, I have New England tomorrow at -1. And shit, what was my other team?
I think you had Titans, right?
No, I had the Chargers +6. That one hit.
Oh, Chargers +6?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chargers +6.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about that Seattle game.
Which one? Oh, yeah, against the Bills today?
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit.
No. You have money on that one too?
I ended up I didn't play that shit in the podcast or, through here, but yeah, I ended up taking a pretty large amount on Seahawks money line and just got completely fucking dominated. The Bills fucking steamrolled the Seahawks from start to finish. I thought there was a glance of hope when Russell started dropping those dimes in like he always tends to do.
Yep.
But then the turnovers continue to happen.
You cannot win with 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
Especially against a high-powered offense when your defense is complete shit. I thought Jamal Adams was going to kind of make a little bit of a difference. He had that sack on Josh Allen, but other than that, they were just getting steamrolled right through. I think the biggest question here is, are the Seahawks frauds? Are they frauds? Look at the people that they played. I mean, they put up points, but that defense is not going to do anything for them.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely not going to make it anywhere past first or second round playoffs. Like, definitely not going to be able to make it to the Super Bowl this year. I thought that with Jamal Adams coming back that they would be a surefire lock this week. He ended up putting a lot of work in, but, you know, the rest of the defense was just looking just completely fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Man. Like, it was done from the start. Yeah, so I ended up getting cracked on that one. But overall on the day, I ended up going 12-6 against the spread, including 2 parlays, Cowboys plus 14 and the under, and the one that I told you guys all to put in, Giants money line and Dolphins money line together.
Yes, sir. That was popping.
That dog parlay, 5-1, cash it. And, yeah, we just kept the day going. We ended up finishing out the day. I had first quarter Saints and first half Saints. One bad on that. But I also had Tampa Bay on the other side for the money line.
Oh, hell no.
Just try to take that shit. You know, I thought that they were going to have the second half come back. But it ended up getting way too out of hand. Like we said earlier, the score was like 38-3 by the end of game.
Oh my God! I mean, you get Jameis Winston in there. You got the B team getting some reps out. You already know you just got smashed on.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think like this is AB's first game.
Yeah.
Is AB's presence in itself enough to fuck up a locker room? He's like trying to control himself. He's not being annoying or anything like that. But I mean, we all know he's a complete superstar. I mean, maybe it makes everyone on that roster's balls shrivel up a little bit. Actually,
I mean, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game.
It didn't look like it was AB's fault.
I know.
Tom Brady was just missing throws.
Yeah,
Tom Brady
I know.
was just
I'm just saying
complete
it in the
dog
aspect that like he's cursed, something like that.
I mean, you have to consider also he hasn't been practicing with them for so much, so you had to consider that maybe it's going to take him to the second half for them to get in rhythm with AB and really get the offense going, or maybe it takes till next week.
I was just saying it in a funny standpoint, like he's fucking cursed or something like that.
I
No,
think
he's crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that like everyone, including ourselves and the entire public, was like AB.
It creates a lot of hype, and then exactly.
You know? And so like adding that to the mix of Mike Evans and
Chris
Gronk. Well, Chris Godwin didn't end up playing. But
I thought he did.
No, he played.
Yeah, he played.
He had the splint.
He had the
Oh,
splint
he had the
on.
splint
Yeah,
on?
his hand was fucked up.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, like I don't know, all that high-powered offense, but they're still learning how to mesh together. You know, give them like one more season, I think they're gonna come out like super firing. But I mean, they have.
AB doesn't go to jail.
They have to. They have. Facts. No, but they have to win it this year. You know, they invested a lot into this team to get them together. You know, they have Brady and Gronk together again, reunited.
It's a complete Madden Ultimate team.
Honestly. And that defense, like, I don't know where they fucking were because
I know.
they weren't there, dude. They
that's a
stayed
Dynamite
home.
D.
They
Give me
stayed
that
at home.
Dynamite D soundbite.
They stayed at home, dude. They stayed at home. They were not showing up tonight. But, yeah, I ended up going, 4-0 on all my plays today for the sake of the podcast. I hit my lock, which was Dolphins plus 4.5. I hit my dog, Dolphins money line, and then I hit my teaser. I ended up switching over the Colts game to the Texans -1. So I ended up having Giants, Dolphins, and Texans -1.
Those were fire.
So I cashed
picks.
that. Yeah, I actually ended up switching on the Colts because I switched up to Baltimore when I saw the line movement. And so, yeah, I just figured, like they had that game over in Pittsburgh and they really wanted this one. And so, yeah.
I've been
Baltimore.
starting to think. I mean, I went 2-6 with the college slate and the NFL picks. And I was like, I've been thinking in my car, maybe if I just fade myself, if I could just get that psychological strength.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
to see what I really like and then just make the pick the other way.
Dude,
maybe I'll start winning.
For college, I'm thinking that same exact strat because I'm like at a 48% win rate overall in college. But I will never fade myself in NFL. I'm hitting at like a 60% win rate. So yeah, I'm cashing in NFL. So yeah, we're gonna get better though. I feel like this season for college is just so fucking hard with all the games that are missing. There's a lot of spotlight, a lot more money being able to be poured on to all the individual teams because there's such a limited selection. Yeah, so maybe as more teams start to enter up with like MACtion being back and Pac-12 being back, that it might create a little easier season for us moving forward. But
it's so tough because I mean so many teams are in different parts of their schedule. You have people that are completely rusty, people that are 7-8 games in. It's just so many factors to take in for. But there's one thing I do want to say. Michigan, how dare you? Michigan, that was a pitiful performance. I can't believe you guys ruined that. What was it? The 24 win streak. Absolutely pitiful. John Harbaugh.
Bye-bye.
Indiana's a real deal, though. Indiana's a real deal.
I like Indiana.
I know.
I like that quarterback.
Dude, I am so surprised, honestly, at that Indiana team. They are fucking balling out.
They're a solid team in and out, both sides of the ball. I like them a lot. The quarterback's clutch as fuck. He could get the job done. I really like them.
How about that Cincinnati team?
I still haven't really watched Cincinnati. I've been hearing so much about them, and I've been hearing
they are
fucking
dynamite. Good, bro. They are really fucking good. I believe they're ranked 6 still. Clemson got pushed back to 4. We got Bama at 1.
Ohio State at 2.
Ohio State at 2.
3.
3?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Who's at 2?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's
at 2.
Fucking Notre Dame.
So, and then I think Texas A&M, and then Cincinnati. And yeah, that Cincinnati team, man, their defense is fucking raw nasty. Like
it's the same thing. They still haven't played anyone yet, so we haven't seen them get really tested.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a chance at the college football playoffs, but they are fucking really, really fucking good. I'm banging their fucking lines.
I have to tap in and watch a game
all
I've been
fucking
hearing
day.
So much.
I'm tapping in all day.
I'm just too busy watching BYU right now.
Yeah,
that's my squad. Mormon gang.
2 notes for the viewers or for the listeners. USC, don't give up on USC. USC, I don't know what their coaching staff is doing, but once they get their head on straight, they're going to get rid of all these touches for Marquise Stepp. They're going to get rid of it for Melepeai and Stephen Carr. Put Keenan Kristen in. How do you not have your best playmaker in? And then how do you not find ways to get your best player the ball? Tyler Vaughn's only had 7 catches. Get him the ball. Once they do that, they're going to be high-powered. They're going to be scoring more than any other team. But they got to get their head on straight. I don't know if their brains are off or whatever. They left them in the locker room. But once they get it on straight, get their playmakers the ball, USC is going to be fine. I know we missed out on that pick, but USC will be fine.
It was their first game, It was their first game. And, I don't know. Their games are usually always close between Arizona State and USC. Arizona actually ended up taking it last year. So, we thought that Brandon Ayuk, leaving and transitioning to the NFL would be a really huge impact for them. It didn't seem like it was that big of an impact, to be honest. But, yeah, USC, I mean, grats for fucking coming back on that crazy W.
Kudos.
Yeah. I mean, you scored twice in a minute and a half and ended up leaving a minute and a half for Arizona State to try to come back and do something as well, and they couldn't get the job done. So, I mean, grats for fucking winning, but usually whenever I lose against the spread, I try to root for the fucking other team to just win outright. It makes me feel a little bit better, but Yeah,
It's always nice to bet on the dogs.
I like USC just winning by this slim a margin because moving forward,
The lines are gonna look real
the
nice.
lines
for
are
you,
going to
right?
look real nice, and the public isn't going to be convinced that USC is actually that good of a team, and they're going to start winning fucking every game from here on out because they are that fucking good.
Awesome.
I agree. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you are not looking at Ohio State when they are at home, what is you doing?
Tell us,
Anytime
Brandon.
Ohio State is at
Oh.
home, you smash that first half. I ended up putting my money where my mouth is. I put 3 units on Ohio State first half, and I also put another 2 on Ohio State team total over first half. If they are at home, Justin Fields is the best quarterback in college football. Yes, I said it. He is better than Trevor Lawrence.
I am so sad that fucking Georgia let that man walk for Jake Fromm. I'm a huge Georgia Bulldog fan. I'm a huge Georgia Bulldog fan. My stepdad played at Georgia, and so we have huge pride in Georgia at our household. And the fact that you let Justin Fields leave
Straight baller.
for fucking Jake Fromm just because he walked you into a fucking playoffs? Fuck that, dude. He's a number 1 recruit for a reason, you know? And, like, they didn't even give him a fucking chance.
Yeah, the
Jeez.
only time he was in at Georgia was to run the ball. What?
Yeah.
He is dropping dimes. Not only is it
He ain't Taysom Hill. Come on, bro.
not only is he the best quarterback in college football, better than Trevor Lawrence, he's gonna take that number 1 overall pick.
He ain't Jalen Hurts. Come
He
on,
is
bro.
paired- he's also paired with San Diego native, Mission Hills former wide receiver Chris Olave. That is the best receiver in college football right now. My opinion would change if Jamar Chase was playing, but he is not playing right now. So Chris Olave is the best receiver in college football, paired with the best quarterback. And as we speak right now, I'm actually putting 4 units on Ohio State to win it all.
You think
Nice.
Justin Fields over Trevor Lawrence?
Absolutely.
Really?
he solidified
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean,
that? Yeah, I'd rather go with the light skinned
I need
quarterback
it
too.
I think I want to see the ship. I want to see the ship first out of Justin Fields, win it this year. But I could see that angle. Do you think he gets drafted higher in the draft?
Yes, number 1 overall. He's
Number
going to take
1
that
overall.
Or
spot.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's gonna
take
take
that
that after all the hype.
Everyone is talking Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. So
He's gonna take that spot, and Trevor Lawrence is gonna stay 1 more year, because Trevor Lawrence does not want to go into the draft not being the number 1 overall pick. You heard it here first.
Yeah, he looked like he got that sass to him
goodness.
too. Trevor Lawrence definitely looks
I
like.
think he's still gonna go. And I think just because of all the media hype, they're gonna go ahead and give it to Trevor Lawrence at that number 1 overall pick, and that's because that's just the way that media and entertainment works. Yeah, I mean, look at Super Bowl last year. It wasn't Patrick Mahomes that won that Super Bowl. It was Damian fucking Williams from Mira Mesa, Mecca Town, baby.
represent, baby.
Represent, you know? And they didn't give him no finals or Super Bowl MVP. They gave it to fucking Patrick Mahomes, and it's just all for the endorsements. So
I also Damien doesn't follow me, but I follow him, and I DM'd him, and I was like, "Hey, you should have won that. You should have won that MVP." He read it, but he didn't say anything back. But that was funny.
definitely.
All right.
All right,
story,
before we
bro.
get into our Monday night preview and prop bets, we just like to give a shout out to our sponsors. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Raja California. Raja California is the most elite audio engineer and producer in the game. Follow him on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and SoundCloud for all your sound needs. That's Raja California. This episode is also brought to you by Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told is the #1 esports specialist, League of Legends coach, and streamer in the San Diego area. Follow him on Twitch, SoundCloud, and YouTube for all things valuable to the esports community. That's Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told. I couldn't make it out of gold without Truth Be Told. All right, Stone. So, yeah, let's just hop right into the Monday Night Football preview and prop bet segment. of this podcast.
I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, we have the 2-5 Belichick coached Patriots coming on the road to the 0-8 Adam Gase Jets. Patriots opened at -7.5, now at -10, -345 on the money line, +285 for the Jets, over under 42. We got 60% on the Pats, -10, 56% of the money on Pats money line, and 67% on the over. Thoughts, Stone?
Thoughts. I'm not going to tell you my pick right now. I'm just going to go over a few things. Let's note that Sam Darnold is out for this one, and Adam Gase still has a job. Joe Flacco will be starting this game. Joe Flacco, I believe, is he's like 2-4 in the regular seasons against the Patriots, 2-2 in the postseason with the Dynamite team against the Patriots. The Jets are 1-7 against the spread this season. It's a division game. This division game, neither team has won by more than 10 points or lost less than 10 points. Yeah. I'm going to just say it straight up right here. I got Jets +10. I am not taking New England.
Let's go.
There's no way. I
Let's
have Cam in my fantasy lineup. He's just a sweat every week to week.
That's what I'm fucking saying,
Yeah.
dude. This one is the one,
He
bro.
is pretty bad. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win, but I mean, if you're gonna give me 10 points at home in prime time,
right?
I'm gonna take it, dude.
Right?
And what is it? Belichick's 0-2 right now. Here's the scary thing with me though. Belichick is 42-17 against the spread off a loss. That's a win rate of 71%.
New era.
8-3 against the spread off a multi-game losing streak. That's a 73% win percent.
New era.
Adam Gase is 8-16 against the spread as the Jets head coach. But fuck it, mate. Give me the fucking Jets, mate.
Let's fucking go. I got Jets +10 and the under. I'm calling the game. Under 42. Jets +10. Jets are 1-3 against the spread, with their one win against the spread being against the Bills at home as dogs +10.
Yeah, and they gave him a fucking headache.
They gave him a headache.
And you took that too. You took
I had the
You took the
Jets
money
+10.
line.
I already knew.
You are banking on that win.
I already knew. They were 0-6, I believe, at that point, or 0-7 against the spread.
And that was close.
At that point,
you
yeah.
almost had it.
Yeah, and I ended up sprinkling a little bit on that money line. Maybe I was a little too cute there, but I did hit on the +10 against the Bills. Just starting Joe Flacco, with I believe Sam Darnold has a shoulder injury.
Yep.
So yeah, Flacco's going to be starting. I know a lot of people are going to be riding on the Patriots, especially with Flacco being the starter. And Crowder is also questionable. Seems like he's going to be playing. He always tries to fight through those hamstring injuries. So I believe he's going to be in.
Here's the other
I like
thing.
Mims too. Mims is fire. Mims, their other receiver. I actually have Mims to score. Actually to kind of give a little ahead of the game. Yeah, that's gonna be one of my prop bets. So
prop bet.
yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Jets have a serious shot
I
at
think
getting
they do
this
too.
W.
I really do
tomorrow.
think so too. This
Yeah.
division plays really hard. Every year the Patriots will, even with Brady, they'll lose one against one of these division rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they've already lost to the Bills already. I mean they've already been losing. They're fucking 2-5, but
Yeah, we've tried to ride out that Belichick, stat line, that trend
I know.
line
It's completely
this entire
over now.
season, and it's completely done.
But yeah, this is what I want to say. This could possibly be a historic night for Joe Pretty Boy Flacco.
Yeah.
Yes. He needs 108 passing yards to move past Joe Montana for 20th on the NFL's all-time passing yardage list. He could get it done tonight or tomorrow night, Monday night, against the Patriots. It'll be real big for him.
Is that in your prop bets?
No, fuck that. It's not my prop bets. I'm not taking it. I only have one prop bet, dude. No, yeah. I mean, there was a few that looked nice. I saw Cam Newton was like rushing yards over under 53. They're a straight like run first team. Cam is just turning over the ball so much. I believe I think his stats, he's like throwing 2 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He's straight dog shit, especially in the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
I have him in my fantasy lineup.
Granted, he did play against the Bills last week, though, and the Bills definitely gave him a run for their money.
Yeah.
You know, and
he doesn't start for me anymore in
he
my
had
lineup.
that turnover last game
Yep.
to just
They
end
just
the
play
game.
too slow. They
Yeah.
play so slow and
They have
boring.
to. That's their new offense.
Yeah.
You know, because Cam can't throw the ball. He's not the MVP Cam that everyone thought he was going to be. Granted, all of the fucking advertisements, all of the fucking sponsorships, all of those fucking commercials on him getting his body right, getting his mind right and everything.
And the YouTube channel.
You know, Cam, I'm sorry, buddy. But your time is done, I believe, man. So
Damn, it's so sad to say that.
let's go. Let's bring out the Flacco, all right, and young pretty Flacco.
There's good money distribution on this game too. I mean, we have 56 of the tickets on New England, and then 55% of the money on New England. So
Yeah,
if we take the Jets, we're betting with Vegas here.
yeah, we're clean sweeping this one.
And 10 points is just way too much for my liking.
I mean, they gave all of it to the Saints today, you know, because everyone was hot on the Bucks.
Exactly. I was
Everyone
thinking
was
it from
hot on
that
Bucks.
perspective as well.
So, I mean, I don't think that they're gonna let the public win like outright like that again tomorrow. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just try to fade the public here. I think they're in a good spot. Plus 10. It's just too many points for a sorry Patriots offense. If anything, it would be their defense that could probably get like one.
Yeah.
One.
We got to
scoring
bank
touchdown.
on both defenses. We got to hope that the Jets could get a turnover and put
The Jets defense isn't even that bad.
Yeah, I
you
know.
They've been stopping people, and it's just their offense that's holding them back from getting any kind of W's. You know,
just got to put them
They're-
in good position.
they're stopping people from scoring. Look at what they did to the Chiefs for pretty much the entirety of that game, all the way up until the very end. You know, they were holding their shit down the entire time, and Chiefs ended up covering the minus 19.5. But I mean, when the offense isn't giving you a chance, they're not staying on the field, and yeah, they're gonna lose games.
This one's
Yeah.
definitely going to be
But
a super fun one to
Cam
watch.
Newton
I
ain't
don't
no
give a
fucking Pat
fuck.
Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't care if they're 0-8. I'm excited to watch this one. I love betting the dog on this one.
Bro, betting the dog too, just on like Monday nights, Thursday nights is just always a feel good.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
So
Oh, and tonight I just want to bring it back. The Sunday night game, you saw all the analysts. They all took the Bucks. It was
Bro,
a clean sweep.
every time that you see
Yeah.
the analysts pour in all of those,
That's
like,
a straight
all
cha-ching
of
money
those,
maker.
dude, that's the one right there. Just straight take the other side, live bet the other side right away. I fell into the trap as well. When I ended up having, you know, Saints first quarter, Saints first half, and I thought that Bucks were gonna turn around in the second half and take the dub. So I ended up taking Bucks +7 live bet, and also Bucks plus 500 live bet when they were down 14. Sprinkled a little
The
bit in
Brady
there.
effect.
Yeah, man. I really thought that they were gonna do something, but yeah,
Absolutely
Brady
nothing.
was something else. But yeah, let's hop into this prop bet segment. Who you got?
I only got one prop bet. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Old man Frank Gore, anytime touchdown score, plus 450.
Ooh,
This man gets like.
that's actually a pretty good.
You like that?
Pretty good value.
I don't think he's got it. I don't think he has a tub yet.
I don't think so either. I think the over under was like 20 or like 45
Dude,
rushing
it's
yards or something like
he's
that.
so shit, dude. He's so shit. I mean, this man gets like averages around like 15 to 12 attempts. I had him in my fantasy lineup when he was getting like 22 carries. This fool's putting up like 30 yards. But I think this might be the game. If they get it on that goal line, put old man Gore in there. He's gonna get the rock, put his head down, boom, 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 boom. He's in there, touchdown. Give me the money.
Yeah, Gore only the over under on Gore for the props is 37.5 rushing yards. Yeah, I probably take the under on that one. I don't think they're going to be running the ball much. I think they're going to be putting it in the air. They just have a sorry ass offense, so I think they're just going to be throwing the ball a lot with Joe Flacco at QB. But we'll see. Yeah. So for mine, I got Flacco under 1.5 passing touchdowns, -200, and I also have James White over 24.5 receiving yards, -114.
I like that one too.
I think that James White is just one of those capable running backs. If you give him the opportunity, you put the rock in his hand, he's gonna get the job done. He's gonna get 24.5 rushing yards easy on this one, I think. Cam just needs to start playing into that Brady type mindset where he's just dumping it off. Dump it off to James White. Let your playmakers do the job for you.
Yeah.
He's not entrusting anyone right now.
He has to realize that he is not the playmaker
He's not the
anymore.
playmaker. He's not the playmaker, and he's trying to so fucking hard, and it's so annoying, man.
He has a lot of shit on his back, though. You know, he has all that weight. He came to New England to take the reins from Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He has so much on his chest. It's tough. I mean, he's just not Brady. He doesn't really fit in that offense. They're so boring to watch. And, yeah, it just sucks.
Yeah, I think the only way that they do get it done is they put the ball in their playmakers' hands. I think James White is probably one of their best playmakers right now. Yeah.
It really is only the running backs. N'Keal Harry's going to be out, too. But even him,
he hasn't done shit this entire year.
Super subpar.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone thought that he was going to be, the next elite receiver.
I mean, the Patriots drafted him in the first round.
Yeah.
The Patriots drafted a receiver.
In the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy talk, man. But, yeah, I also got a crackhead
tell me what it is, CG.
prop bet. And I also fucking just hinted at it earlier, but we got Denzel Mims' first touchdown score, plus 2,000. 200 to 1 bet right there. Cash it. Take me home, Joe Flacco, to Denzel Mims. That's going to be the only touchdown that Joe Flacco is going to score.
You think he's going to be on the first drive?
It's the first touchdown score.
You think? Okay.
I don't know when it's going to happen. But
envision this drive for me.
All right. We got Frank Gore. He's going to run for 25 yards. He's gonna
get one carry for 25 yards.
He's gonna get one carry for 25 yards, not get any more yards, because that dude he needed to retire like 5 years ago, bro. But
he's playing for the bag, baby.
But he is playing for the bag, and he's trying to put his son through college, and his son ain't that good either.
He probably blew too much money at the strip club. He's playing from the back now. He has to catch up a little bit. Shit, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what his financial situation is.
Yeah, and then fucking Joe Flacco, he's going to just bomb one to Denzel
two-play
Mims.
drive now.
Two-play fucking drive. It's fucking done deal. Denzel Mims just runs it straight down the middle, over the cover 2.
Joe Flacco better hope that, who was that receiver on the Ravens that would only run the go routes? The Chargers got him. In the Super Bowl. Jacoby Jones. You better hope he's Jacoby Jones.
Denzel Mims is that high flyer fucking wide receiver.
Yeah.
And if anyone's going to get it done, if Jamison Crowder is out, it's going to be Denzel Mims. I think I'm also going to be putting him in the DraftKings lineup for tomorrow. I have him as one of my captains, I believe. So if any of the listeners want to put Denzel Mims and try to tail that, I think he has a serious shot at putting up some points.
And CG's been popping on those NFL picks, though.
Yeah,
Follow your professor.
I mean, this one's a crackhead one, so I mean, good fucking luck, guys.
It'll be
good fucking luck. Let's fucking do this, man. All right. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Raja California. Raja California is the most elite audio engineer and producer in the game. Follow him on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and SoundCloud for all your sound needs. That's Raja California. This episode is also brought to you by Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told is the #1 esports specialist, League of Legends coach, and streamer in the San Diego area. Follow him on Twitch, SoundCloud, and YouTube for all things valuable to the esports community. That's Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told. I couldn't make it out of gold without Truth Be Told. Thank you all for listening to this week's Master Recap and Monday Night Football betting preview episode of the Mecca Betting Academy podcast. Please leave us an honest review with constructive criticism to help us grow, and also any suggestions you all may want to hear. Be sure to subscribe to be a part of the university and get your MBA today. Stone and Brandon, let's cash.
Ole, do it.